football that sees no limits, that doesn't see obstacles, that always wants to look for a way around any obstacle. If you look at the application, I talk so much about their application. They are very, very intelligent, and that for me is particularly key. None of these
guys have played together.
None of them plays
over 100 games together.
None of them plays for a Nigerian Premier League club. A major departure from what we used to have in the past.
All academy boys.
All academy boys.
But they've played over 100 games together.
And for me, that is particularly key, because they have now debunked that myth that we used to have in the past.
That we cannot get
players of the genuine age grade competition who can play intelligent football like this. So for me, I've been really, really impressed. But then again, Manu Garba, we have to remember he has been with almost every under-17 team for the past decade or so.
10 years.
Almost every under-17 team. He has always been on the coaching crew. So this was his own time to step into the limelight.
He was the assistant to Yemi Tella.
I think he was also
in Finland as well. 2001.
People have been saying different things. What do we do? Do we move Garba up?
No.
But I think we should keep Garba there.
I think
but
we should
pay him as well as he will play, as well as he will pay a Flying Eagles coach, as well as he will pay a Super Eagles coach. But keep him there.
Yeah, keep him there. And at the same time,
maybe keep Amuneke as well. But maybe the other ones, maybe you could move away. But keep Manu Garba there. Keep some of those guys at this level. Let them stay there.
I think that decision
pay them well.
Garba. Garba should decide whether he still wants to work with the backroom staff. Obviously, it has worked brilliantly so far. But we should recognize that he's an integral part of what is a production line. That is the very beginning. And plenty of credit must also go to this Nigerian Football Association again, because of the scheme they started, the under-15 scheme. It has under-13, it has born
Sani Lulu, then Aminu Megeri.
Honestly, so all these coaches at every stage, we see these players now, but a lot of people forget that this team transited from the under-15 team and are also part of the under-13 team as well. So all these coaches at every stage who have proven themselves, they should be given a greater incentive to give them a sense of belonging, that look, you're an integral part of this process. Maybe we cannot promote you now, to maybe find someone else, but
let
right now,
find satisfaction
let them find satisfaction and fulfillment
wherever
exactly.
they are.
Exactly.
All right, let's come back to the under-17 and tell you about the semi-final results. It wasn't only Nigeria that got involved today in the semi-finals of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. We had 2 games, 2 identical results, but the stories around those games very different. Argentina ended the game with 9 men.
Some criminal tackling on the part of the Argentines.
They lost their code, they lost their shape, and they lost the penalty early in the game, and they went down 0-3 to Mexico. And then, of course, Sweden against Nigeria. The difference is that Sweden played with 11. Nigeria played with 11. For Mexico, they played with 11. Argentina ended with 9. And Argentina missed the penalty, and it was a difficult game, exciting game, but at the end of the day, it was Mexico going away to the final. And remember what I said yesterday, Tunde. I said something tells me that this tournament will end the way we ended in our groups. In our group, in the Nigerian group. We topped the group, Mexico came second, Sweden came third. That's how this tournament is going to end.
Yes, I think so.
Mexico second, Sweden beats Argentina in the third place game.
That shows that
that group
the
is
teams
really,
in Group F is
the fantastic group.
The fantastic group. In fact, FIFA should give these 3 teams some sort of medals or something, like some sort of.
Well, they'll definitely get medals.
Of course, they'll get that. But the fact that from that group they've progressed and they are in fact in the last 4 teams
standing.
So it shows that the teams there are very good teams. The teams there are, like he said, progressive teams. They show that they can really compete against any team. My surprise for me, the surprise for me is Mexico.
All right.
Losing the first game
6-1
and getting to the finals.
And
that
we
shows
need to really be wary of the Mexicans.
Exactly.
All right, that will be in the final on Friday. It's Nigeria, Mexico again. The last time we met, it was Nigeria 6, Mexico 1. 4 goals from Iheanacho Kelechi. Isaac Success scored one of the goals, I think, and Nwakali as well scored one of the goals. So Nigeria, Mexico, Friday, 5 p.m. It will be time for Nigeria to battle Mexico for the finals of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Before then, at 2 p.m., we're going to be having Sweden against Argentina, losers final. That will be 2 p.m. on Friday, November 8, 2013. So note that in your diary. Friday, 5 p.m., all eyes on the Golden Eaglets. They look golden already, but they cap it up with a golden performance against Mexico on Friday. All right? But you can join us on Thursday. We'll be giving you a special preview to that final match, Nigeria-Mexico, final FIFA Under-17 World Cup in the United Arab Emirates. But let's bring you into all that we've been saying so far by way of feedback. Let's know what you think about the Golden Eaglets. Talk to us. Tell us what you feel. We've asked a question. What kind of football are these guys playing? Tell us, what kind of football are we playing? Give us your opinion. Share your thoughts with us. Facebook, channels_sports. And of course, tweet us at channels_sports. At Tony Bittori, that's my handle, at Micho Konta as well. So please let us know what you think about the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria. What are you saying? Let's hear from you. What kind of football are these guys playing? How do we approach the final match against Mexico? We played them before. We beat them 6-1. It's going to be a different ball game now because this is the final. And you expect that the coaches will really want to give it their best. So how do we approach the final match on Friday against Mexico? All right, let's go quickly to read some of the comments that we have on Twitter. Naughty Matthew at Matthew Underdog says these boys are young. I mean, truly young. That's the only reason I'm impressed. That's Matthew Underdog. And Dada Ojo, I'm really happy for the guys of Golden Eaglets. They make us happy and proud. That's at Dada_Ojo. Saula Boye Sholari at Solar Energy for You says at Solar Energy for You, I beg your pardon, at Solar Energy for You says very simple. Guys like Bello, Abubakar, who were the central defenders, and Alpha, who was one of the defensive midfielders, very underrated.
Hardworking.
Very they came to the party today. That's what Saula Boye
Alpha especially. Nobody really
Alpha.
talks about
Simple.
him.
Looks like John Ene Okon of 1987. Chile 87. John Ene Okon does all the hard work, not known.
Diminutive.
Yeah.
Goes about his work quietly, but
Quietly.
very,
efficient,
very effective.
always available for the free pass.
And of course, a certain Gabba Lawal as well. That
underrated.
Underrated.
And
they do more of the work, but then...
And I think the difference for our defense today, I mean, as Saula Boye Sholari says, is Abubakar.
Yes.
The big number 6. It was all over Berisha. What was the guy's name? That number 9.
Berisha.
Berisha. It was all over him. Couldn't allow him space and time on the ball, winning off the ball from him,
in fact,
and dealing with the long balls.
I didn't see Berisha. It was only after the final whistle that...
When he was crying.
No, when Abubakar opened his pockets
and removed him from...
That was the only time I saw him.
Yeah, but I think that's the spirit.
Yes.
These guys, everybody came to the party. Okon, the captain. What can we say about the captain, Mohamed?
The captain, Mohamed.
Oh, full of running. Wakali.
We didn't talk about
yeah.
there are tremendous levels of fitness. It's
They were ready to play without water break.
The coach made only one substitution, and it was tactical.
Yes.
But you have to understand this. Anyway, we've said that this team has been playing together for quite a long time. And the understanding, the fitness, the ability. I'm just pleased with this team, and I'm something tells me that we will see at least a minimum of 5 of them.
Exactly.
Make it to the top level.
Make it to the top
minimum.
level.
Darlington Amadi at Elodal, that's on Twitter, says I ate back my words concerning Alan Pasu. He has come into his strides. We're now looking good for gold. Mexico will be mauled. That's what he says. Alan Pasu has really come into his own. And anytime he makes a save, do you see the bounce?
Exactly, the bounce.
It bounces anytime he makes a save. That look, I'm here.
Yeah, that confidence.
No goal is going in today.
This guy just proved me wrong because I felt that he was the weakest link in this Golden Eagle squad. But then he had just proven me wrong.
Look at that point blank save today.
Look at that.
Kept us in the game. It would have been 1-1 at some point.
It would have been 1-1 at some point. And immediately after that, Okon scored that wonderful goal. So, wow, Alan Pasu for me has been great.
Yeah, somebody agrees with you, Tunde. Tunde's handle on Twitter is at Red Carnival. That red is double D, at Red Carnival. It says, yes, these Eagles are playing progressive football. They are simply too much for any opposition. I think so.
Someone was making a joke before we came to see that this under-17 team would clearly take apart any team in the Nigerian Premier League. Debatable.
Very
if you
debatable.
play, all I can say at home, if you play at the neutral ground, if it's not the kind of referee that we saw
If
in one of the
that NPL team plays in the stadium, yes.